Hey everyone, welcome to Antique and Garden Showcase. I had this fantastic, wonderful opening planned for you all outside in this nice setting, and for some reason the camera malfunctioned right in the middle of it. It was on when it should have been off and off when it should have been on and doing all sorts of strange things. So anyway, you're getting this now because I would have gone back outside to shoot the video, but here's the current situation. And this is the current state of Derby weekend here in Kentucky, and I'm getting back in because it's starting to lightning now. Oh, fun times. So having seen the current situation, you know that this is going to be a very strange Derby and Mother's Day weekend for us around here. Looks like it's off to a very, very wet start. But I did manage this week to get the urn primed and painted. This is part 2 of urn restoration, and a little bit of about Derby Day and Mother's Day for you. Today I had one moment of time to get the garden urn primed. So this is part 2 of garden urn restoration. So I'm going to show you now a little bit of what that looks like primed, and that it really did a nice job on that. So let's take a look at that, and hopefully by the time this video is done, we'll see the finished product. So I did nothing else to this urn prior to priming from video 1 the other day. And if you did not see that, I'll have that linked so you can go back and watch that at the end. So after I did the pressure washing, I just let it dry, and then I actually took a leaf blower and blew off any dust and whatever else that was on it. So today I did take the aluminum primer that I showed in the first video, and I coated the whole thing, covering all the blemishes and whatever, and it really made the details stand out nice. The leaves, you really didn't notice leaves in the handles before, and the scroll work, so it did a nice job of blending out blemishes. Now the thing I did not mention about this is an aluminum urn. Most of my others are all cast iron. I think the ones on the wall, the long flower boxes on the wall, are aluminum as well. But it does take paint and things a little bit differently. So if you get down to the bare metal on aluminum, you definitely want to use a primer to make your paint stick better, and so it will hold to that better. But I really like the way this has turned out so far. It's very smooth. It has smoothed out all the rough edges, and it's made this look 100 times better than what it did beforehand with all the speckled, globby, nasty white paint over the black. The location for this urn is actually going to be in the kitchen garden. So I had a couple of spots picked out, but I decided over here by the side yard gate, we had a butterfly bush right in here that was in really bad shape. So we removed that butterfly bush, and I think the urn painted black will be right here. I've got some a red themed flower bowl that I want to put together for that. But you might be noticing here too that our first oriental poppy bloom today, a white one. This bed has orange, white, pink. I just put in a new pink back here, and then there's a red one right here. This tiny little red bloom that you see here is an anemone. This has been here for I don't know how many years, and it's just barely doing anything anymore, but it's still there. It hangs on every year. Over here too, while we're in here in front of the garden room, this is a really pretty Fire Island hosta. I like this because the stems on the back side of it have kind of a reddish cast to them as well. It's a neat looking, there you go, hosta. It has a different, lighter color with that stem. It's just striking. Everything looks really pretty up against it. And while we're out walking around over here where I've been doing some work on the east side of the house, which is the shadiest spot in the whole yard, I decided to take 2 planters out and put them over here that I had in the kitchen garden. I'm going to put some begonias in here to give some color in this area, and we might as well pay homage to Empress Wu here. Look at this thing. This is its 2nd year here, and it is really, really growing. Nice, huge leaves. Really neat one. This is Wee. It's not as curly as some of the Wees that I've seen before, but it's really a neat one too as well. Another one that I bought, it's a Proven Winners, but I lost the tag. I can't remember what it is, but it's got the blue cast. I kind of lean towards liking the bluish colored hostas maybe a little bit more, but I also like that fire island that I have back there next to the patio room. This one's really pretty as well too. This one came from our local supermarket, a Kroger store, and of course the tag was lost a long time ago, but it has more of a cupped shape leaf, which is really pretty. So here we go. After a first initial coat of the gloss black, I used the Rust-Oleum enamel, high performance enamel, and it's 15 minutes fast drying, which I like really well, because then you can kind of move things around and, you know, put them away for the night if you don't want to, or if you don't have the time. It's a handy thing too. One thing I failed to mention, this is where I did the soda blasting the other day. It's not kind to yards, as you can tell. So, you know, sometimes we make those minor mistakes when we're out and about. But yeah, hopefully it'll bounce back. But the grass took a beating from that soda blaster, that's for sure. Anyway, this is the first coat of the gloss black high performance enamel on here. Just want to thank you all for watching Antique and Garden Showcase again, and also thanks again for the 2,000 plus hours of views that we've gotten so far. That's a dream come true, and we're working towards 4,000 now. So hopefully we can get there before August. That's the next goal. So anyway, happy Mother's Day, happy Derby Day. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your time. If you can get outside and the weather's nice, and enjoy it. Let's get out and start planting. That's what I plan on doing the minute this rain lets up. So things need to be out of my garage. They're looking like they need to be out of the garage. So I hope you all have a great weekend. See you in the next one. Bye.